Welcome to Super Mario Bros. 3 as part of Mario Week. As Mario Odyssey is coming out, I'm joined by Callum. Hello there, Callum.
How are we doing?
Great.
Everyone.
Callum was just telling me about when she leaves her house, she puts a tablet on the door.
Yep. Very interesting.
Why? Why would you put a tablet on your door? You take like an electronic digital tablet, like a Samsung whatever, and you put it on your door.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I got this free tablet and it's got like, my door has got like a shelf on it almost. And I just put the tablet there, and if it's windy, I literally tape it to the door. I get all the duct tape out and just tape it to the door. And it works.
Works for what? For what purpose?
Delivery people who want to be nosy and knock. I get a lot of people already starting to trick or treat in my area.
So you put a valuable tablet.
Yeah.
When you could just put something like, I don't know, a note.
A note.
A piece of paper.
You know, it's funny because I actually put a Samsung Galaxy on the door because it's like, this is my note. My note.
This is my note. This is my note. Listen to my note. Who's that? Titus. That's Titus.
Titus.
Titus is Titus.
I could get into so many arguments about blooming pronunciations. Some people say Titus, some people say Titus. Ugh.
Well, here's my argument to why it's Titus. Because he's named after tides and the water.
I guess so. Yeah, that works.
Also, if you want to say Titus, I'm thinking you're going with like the Japanese pronunciation, but they don't pronounce their US as us. And they also would never end a word with an S. So it'd be like T-dusa or T-dusu or something. So that's why I think that's why it's bogus.
The only reason that I think it's Tidus is because the actual voice actor, and it is Tidus, okay? Jin thinks it's Tidus, but I think it's Tidus because the actual voice actor calls him Tidus.
Well, here's the thing. Voice actors may voice your favorite characters, but it does not mean they're smart. It doesn't mean they know anything at all. They're just given a script.
Oh.
The whole point about actors is that they have nothing in their head and they can be molded. Yeah. So don't ask them for opinions. It's like, don't go around asking celebrities to tell you who to vote for and what to do. They don't know anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
They're blank vessels.
I was just going off that.
That's what they are. They're blank vessels. Jin Kapagami says it's Titus. Of course it's Titus. Because if you're pronouncing it in English, yeah. And in Japanese, what do they call it in Japanese then? Like if you ever listen to some Japanese people talking about it? The early translations of Japanese games in general are faulty. True.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even get words out today. Right. I think that Japanese is one of these languages.
Oh my god, here it comes.
Which some people, yeah, here it comes, get ready, cannot understand even if they've learned it. It's one of those languages where you just, if you engage in normal conversations, you won't even know what they're saying. You'll just go, what?
Well, actually that's true because they have a lot of like cultural etiquette and it goes very deep. It goes beyond a lot of that. Yeah. Okay, but still, I mean, Titus. If anyone just goes after what a voice actor says, I think I made my argument clear about that.
Well, yeah.
Voice actors don't know anything. Jeremy B's here. Welcome, Jeremy B. Jeremy and Jin. JJ. Move over, Peanut Butter and Jay. Here's Jam and Jam. Oh, yes. So I'm playing this on an emulator. I bought it on the Wii U last night, and it runs like garbage. Sarah Hips, hello!
Oh, so many people.
2 patrons. Wonderful. And Jin. Awesome. Great crowd. Great group. Anyways, yeah, I bought this on the Wii U last night and I played it, and the lag is unplayable. unplayable. I was looking for a refund button, and I really doubt Nintendo's going to give me a refund. They don't care about this stuff. I've heard that on the Wii. There's a little bit of lag, but it's less. It's more playable. But the Wii U for the NES games is just awful. So
yeah.
And this is right after I finished writing a huge opinion piece about getting the Virtual Console on the Switch. And if it's going to run like that, no thanks. This doesn't even run all that well. I'm using FCEUX 2.1.4a. And it doesn't look great to me. It's kind of like all over the place. But it's the best option. Because if I run it off my Super Nintendo or my NES, it looks gross.
The thing is that normal Nintendo console... Well, no, not just Nintendo consoles, but normal consoles won't usually let you use an emulator without a price, like to pay almost. Not a legitimate price, but like, you know. So
right.
they don't like you doing it because they want you to play the games that they have given you.
You think that they're intentionally sabotaging it? I don't think they're intentionally sabotaging it, but I do think that they are in no hurry to fix it. I don't think they care. I think that's why Nintendo hasn't bothered putting out the Virtual Console, because they're like, we don't make money off that. They think that because they go, that's going to cut into our NES Classic and Super Nintendo Classic sales, and they think that it's just going to be people like me who are going to say, okay, well, we want to just pay the transfer fee from it and just pay the $1. Like when you went from the Wii to the Wii U, you paid $1 for NES games and $1.50 for SNES games, and then you could get them over. You had to actually pay a fee for the games you've already bought. And like, when you buy a game, all you're doing is you're buying a license to use it on that platform, and that's it. Like they don't owe you the ability to play Mario forever. That's just how it is. So it's unfortunate, and I would gladly pay the money to have like a proper working... I don't think this looks good. This is like the frame rate is all crappy, and God, it makes me just want to go buy like buy a NES Classic is what I'm gonna have to do to properly play this.
I think so, because they're all weird emulators. They're
800 ROMs Jin had. And that's the thing, like, it's so easy to collect them, and then how often do you play them? I want to play them every once in a while, but I just want it to work as good as the NES did, but I want to be able to stream it is really the main thing.
Yeah, I've got an emulator for Final Fantasy IV, and it barely works.
Mm-hmm.
It's called, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Desmiume? Something like that.
Okay.
And it's basically a DS Lite emulator, so it can emulate any DS game.
So it's probably not Desiume, it's probably DSMU.
Emmy, or something like that.
It's I bet you anything it's DSEMU, as in short for emulation, Callum. Desemu. It's Desemu or something? I don't know. I don't know what it could possibly stand for.
Okay, I've put it in the chat. That's what it's called as a file name.
Like, okay, that's a stupid name. I apologize for blaming you. Desmume.
I know what an emulation sounds like.
You remember when people were at a certain age, and this was popular when I was like a young teenager. People would be obsessed with writing in that lower uppercase. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, Cozzy does it on his other second Discord account, and on here sometimes. I don't know why he made that.
Why? Because Cozzy's a mischievous boy.
And a meme lord.
That's right. How are the audio levels out there? With should the Mario come up? Should Callum come up? Please let me know. Previewing is one of the hardest things for me to do without it coming through this mic. I think there's something up top, is there not? It's a Bravely Forward. I guess I'll just have to get a NES Classic just so I can play this and stream it properly. Think it's perfect?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jin. Oh, Bravely Forward's an audio guide too. Ah, yes.
Oh, audio level. I have arrived at the right moment.
Sarah says, sounds good to me. All right, fantastic. Oh, now I have to try to get flowers. Awesome, thank you, Bravely. I got a star! Bravely, I was just talking about how the Wii U emulation of this game is awful, and I bought it and it's unplayable. So now I have to emulate it on my computer, and the frame rate is like kind of actually not the frame rate. It's a little bit glitchy looking, but there's no input lag, which is more important. Oh, Bravely, you're too kind. I threw my voice out singing a lot, drinking a little bit, and then getting a bit sick, so I have this extra low voice right now.
Oh.
Yeah. It's extra low. What is it about a low voice that's has a certain quality about it? Why is it not as attractive to sound like this? Because you sound like a baby, that's why. Ain't nobody like a baby.
But that's the thing. Oh, I'm not even going to get started on voices. I've got plenty of... I am like the talk genius. I know pretty much everything when it comes to talking about something.
What?
Like, I've got it in the book. I've got it in the book. Gender, equalities, yes. Let's try not to get sued while we're talking about gender.
Okay. I don't think we're going to get sued by anybody. Bravely, yeah, that's right, man. No input lag is the smoothest.
Lower voices are masculine.
True, they are. It's a testosterone. It's like if I fix something in my car and I get a bit of grease on my face, Stella gives me this look like, ooh, I like that grease. She really does.
Oh, Bravely. Okay, I'm sorry. Did I trigger you? He's just put gender. Why? I identify as an Apache attack helicopter.
Apache.
Triggered. Apache. I don't understand what that means. I'm no meme or... I'm not... Okay. Right, anyway.
Well, there's World 1.
I apologize for triggering you.
Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed into an awesome dog. Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Story. Spoilers. Should have wrote spoilers ahead.
Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. Sorry.
Yes,
Low voices pull the woman like a 90s kid pulls flies.
That's kind of like a double compliment. I mean, no, it's a compliment insult at the same time. Complisalt. Complinsult.
A complisalt.
That's probably a German thing they have. Like, Schadenfreude. Is that a real thing that everyone always says, the Germans have that word, Schadenfreude, means taking pride in or happiness in someone's misfortune. But I don't know if that's an actual German thing or just like a myth.
I don't know. I don't speak German, but I
well,
would
Bravely
assume
Forward
it's
does.
Not. I don't know. I mean, I would assume that it's not too bad. I saw that. Oh, you were close then.
All right, there we go. Schadenfreude, yes, right here. Oh, boom! Mario caught it.
Oh, not good.
You'll see. La 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 la.
Yeah, I think I'm behind. I'm not sure that. Oh, yeah.
But you're watching with the stream, but you're talking to me who is ahead. So it's a bit awkward that way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank heavens. I like this guy better as a dog. Malicious joy. That describes the internet. I think there's one person that Schadenfreude's all my videos Bravely Forward. They always go through and they go, one dislike. Hey, no problem.
No prob. It's not.
Oh, they have the same thing in.
Really. You're just making a comment. I don't think Nightbot's going to get all triggered over you. Besides, you are a mod, so he can't touch you.
Yeah, that's right.
We have that in Norwegian. What do you have in Norwegian?
The same word, Schadenfreude, but it's pronounced Schadenfreude.
Oh.
I could be way wrong about that.
The same etymology. Ah.
That's right. My name is actually my family's last name used to be German. It was Schiller, and then the Russians were inside Hungary. Oh crap! Where my parents are from, and they told my great grandfather, this name, the Schiller, sounds too German, you know? He goes, yeah, that's right, it's German. And they go, yeah, you change now, change last name forever. So he changed our last name to Falvi. I have this new last name. So there's not that many in our Falvi family because of the Russians. The evil Russians.
I I wouldn't call them evil.
I'm not saying Russians are evil. I'm saying the evil Russians did that. You don't think that's evil to force an entire family to change their name?
I can see why some people would find that evil, but...
Now no one knows how to pronounce my last name. There was like, Flavi? Flavi?
But the thing is that it clearly says Falvi. Falvi. Matthew Falvi.
Yeah.
Catherine Falvi. And I don't understand how people could get that wrong.
Brother before it says they had too much vodka. They're like, hey, how about tomorrow? We go and we make them change their names. Yeah, that's the great. We'll change all their names. It's funny. And then they probably changed all the names. And then the next day, the Russian boss is like, Olaf, Vladimir, come here. The paperwork doesn't make sense no more because all the names are changed. Who did this? Huh? Vlad? You changed his name. Used to be Schiller. Who is Falvi guy now? All the prisoners. This is bad. This is very bad. I was trying to think of a Russian word for bad. I couldn't.
You just went bud.
This is bad. This is no bueno. That's Spanish, sir.
Thankfully, I knew that. Oh,
Niet,
goodbye,
niet, niet, niet. Oh yeah, star times 2.
Are you turning into a proper papyrus now?
Proper papyrus. Nice pronunciation of that. I frickin' love this game. I'm gonna play through this the entirety. God, I love it. I think I like this more than Super Mario World. If I had one day to play a Mario game, it would be this. If I had a whole lifetime to play one and only one, then it would be what do you call it? Mario World, because it's longer. Like if I was stuck on a desert island, sure, Mario World, I'll find all your secrets. But just for one pure adventure, oh yeah, baby, this one. And that could very well be just because it's the one I grew up with.
Bravely's having some troubles. Wait, so I only hear one person. Is that Callum or Matt? The one who just read your comment is me.
The one with an English accent is Callum.
The one with a very English accent who likes to drink tea all day. Yes, that's me.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
And then over there you've got Matt, the very stylish YouTube streamer.
Oh! Oh, me! I love these ghosts. Oh my god,
And why is 90s a pirate? Lol.
Because...
I don't know. It's his fashion. He loves to be a pirate in his spare time.
Well, that's how I emulate these games. Pirate them.
Yeah.
This is really hard to find now, Mario, for a ROM. You wrote your own name in the title. I did, didn't I? Did I say Matt and Callum? Prof Pudding! No,
for me it says Matt and Callum. I'm sorry.
God, I love this game so much. Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah. I'm gonna have to go buy a stupid NES Classic so I can have a friggin' good version of it.
Probably.
Maybe Nintendo realized we are crappy at making virtual console stuff, so here you go. Here's this thing, it'll have no lag and it's HDMI and it comes with a sweet controller. Maybe I'll just have to go get that.
I recommend straight herbal tea. Like the good old herbal tea. Prof Pudding. Great herbal tea. Just straight from the herbs. It's just amazing.
I like chai or rooibos.
Chai's good. I haven't tried rooibos.
Chai kind of seems like you're cheating. Like if you don't really like tea if you only like chai tea. Or like chai lattes, like you don't really like tea. You just like milk and sugar and stuff. Tons of caffeine. It's like go drink a coffee. Uh-oh. You know what I like about this game? Is like the music is so bouncy and groovy, and even the way these blocks move, they're very like, oh yeah. Oh, they killed me because of that.
Oh.
It's just a groovy game.
Yeah.
Callum says, okay. Alan Bloxham's here, our first patron ever.
Ooh.
Alan, yeah. Alan and Sarah and Jeremy are here, actually. It's fantastic. Alan's like, hey, I'm your first patron. Where's Legend of Dragoon? Probably what he's thinking. Every once in a while, Alan, I think, I got some free time. I should play Legend of Dragoon. But I'm like, but what if I really love it? Then we won't be able to, like, play it enough. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Turtle
we
came back
got
to
new
life.
people. I can't pronounce your name. I'm very sorry, but I'm going to say hello to you, and I'm going to say hello to the One Lich Emperor. If I say Earl Grey, you say yes, please.
There you go. Earl Grey. So what do they consider Earl Grey in England? Is that like a cool tea? Or is it, I call him BWD because it's so German. Weisher?
I just call it Earl Grey. A lot of different people won't call it Earl Grey, but I mean,
Earl Grey is just a brand. It's not a type of tea, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it is just a brand.
But I guess when you talk about if you're drinking like soda or something, then you would say Coke, and you're like, well, it's just a brand, but it does have a specific flavor. Not that I drink soda anymore. I'm an adult.
Oh.
Although every once in a while, I'll have a little feisty time with some root beer. You know what you can't do in this game? You can't hold the grab button and land on a shell and pick it up.
Yeah.
Alan says no worries, thankfully. Alan, where's your Legend of Dragoon playthrough on your channel? From the expert himself. I would love to play it.
Expert.
I find those PS RPGs fascinating.
Oh.
Yeah, this game's got such a... Oh, ready for 3 stars? Right there. Yes! What a fun mechanic. It's such a Nintendo thing to do at the end. Just this little mini game.
Yeah.
I warped to World 8 last night just to make sure this thing worked. There's no way I could beat some of those levels without some sweet power-ups.
Yeah.
And then you got this little mini game too, super fun. Okay, mushroom up. Mushroom up top left and then bottom number 4, I think. Oh, the sand level.
Maybe.
Better get bigger. I think this is where you have the sweet sun. Jin's got the Legend of Dragoon original. See, I was trying to stream Final Fantasy IX on my PS3, and God, did it look gross. It looked so gross. Oh, you got Suikoden 1 and 2, the originals. Nice. He's playing it right now on the PSP. I was streaming my PS3, but I don't have a capture card. I gotcha. I need to get a bit of a...
The One Lich Emperor... Sorry.
Yeah?
The One Lich Emperor said it's a type of tea, I'm pretty sure. Like English breakfast, chai, jasmine, etc.
Okay.
So...
English breakfast is also brand, is it not? In 2019, there's a live-action remake of Aladdin with the genie played by Will Smith.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, as long as Will Smith doesn't try to be like Robin Williams. I mean, Will Smith is a pretty charming guy, like 15 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
Robin Williams is
Angry
such a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Angry Son is awesome. He's such
He
a...
just keeps going after you.
Oh!
What I want to know is why he's going after you.
Why?
Why are you so angry?
He's trying to give me skin cancer.
Oh, no. Don't give him skin cancer. What did Mario ever do to you? Oh, yes.
Mario is trying to systematically eradicate every living thing in every world until he finds Bowser. Bowser, if you don't give me back the one I love, I'll kill everything you love.
I think Will Smith will be a more snarky genie. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll see. When's the last time Will Smith was in a movie? Wasn't he in that horrible one of the Sun where they had that stupid fake, weird futuristic accent and he's like, son, you gotta be brave and fight a monster. God, that movie was grossly bad.
Oh, yes. I think that was like a year ago. Might have been this year, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Robin Williams' genie was more side jabby while being cheerful.
Yeah, but he just threw everything. Who played Sultan in the old Aladdin? I don't know. But I like Jafar. I used to have a Jafar staff, a snake staff. It was pretty cool. And when you pressed it, the eyes lit up and it went like, hiss, I'm a snake.
That's what I've got. I've got one of those, but it's not a Jafar one, it's a Gandalf one.
Oh,
and it,
cool.
Like, proper lights up.
They hand those out to every kid in England. Here you go, here's your Gandalf thing.
It's like, you go see the Queen, and she doesn't even bother like saying hi to you. She's just like, here, take a stick. It lights up. and it's just like, oh, okay, I'll take a random stick that the Queen gave me.
Yeah.
Just not weird at all.
No. Oh, I did this totally wrong. Sarah says such a terrible thing when that someone was getting right at the end. Sarah, I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, if I went through this whole level and then this guy nails me when I'm just trying to get my... Now I don't know how to get the mushroom. I only know how to get the star. I think you have to get on top of it or something.
Yeah.
And then that's a guaranteed mushroom.
Everyone in the chat is talking about Bloomin' Aladdin, and the last time I watched it was so long ago, and I can barely remember any of the actors in it, the voice actors.
One the Emperor says...
Gilbert Gottfried returns as Iago.
Oh, yeah? I think Gilbert Gottfried is, like, blacklisted because he made a bunch of jokes about the, like, Japanese flood or some tsunami. And they weren't even good jokes. They were, like, old hack jokes. Like, if you need a Japanese person, wait 5 minutes, they'll come swimming by or something like that. They were like totally insensitive at the stupidest time to make it, and not even funny is the real crime.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to be coming back.
As Mario.
I think it was because I was saying, I'm going to hunt down and kill them all. If you take her from me. Taken 5, Mario and Peach. That's what we want. We want Rockstar to make the... I'm so glad Nintendo wasn't like, oh, let's make a gritty reboot too. A gritty Mario reboot. Nope. Nintendo's like, gritty reboots suck. The closest they get to a gritty reboot is Mario Rabbids.
What's that next Mario that they're making? Like the Mario Kart? Because they've done 8 now.
They won't make a Mario Kart for a while. I haven't heard anything about a new Mario Kart. They'll just probably put out some DLC. I got a childhood friend is visiting me this weekend, and she agreed to be on the stream. She has no really idea what streaming is, but she asked if we could play Mario Kart, so...
Oh. Who's that then? Is it someone we know, or is it someone else?
It'll be somebody brand new, but she's got a nice kind of like bubbly, friendly personality, and not like obnoxious bubbly. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And she's got a decent sense of humor, so... That's nice of me to say about my friend. I haven't seen her in 4 or 5 years, so that'll be really awesome for me.
Oh. Yeah, hopefully sometime in the future, live-action Hercules.
Oh, Jason is the biggest Hercules fan ever.
He knows a lot.
He loves it.
Yeah, he is quite good at this. He knows a lot about films, Final Fantasies,
Sonic.
Marios. Sonic, yeah.
And every time you talk to Jason, he's beaten some boss that other people said was hard, and he's like, yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
You know,
after the star.
I was helping Luigi ages ago on a boss on 13-2. He'd accidentally ran into a super boss, which he couldn't defeat.
Super boss.
And he had to ask me to help him, and I actually did a good job, and I helped him win against it somehow.
Well, there you go. Give yourself a standing ovation.
All I did was say to him, "Okay, here's your paradigm."
Hey, speak of the devil, and Luigi appears.
Oh, why hello there. Was it Yazmat? Yazmat, isn't that from...
That's a suit you wear in Half-Life.
That's from 12. That's from Final Fantasy 12, sorry. Jason, I meant 13-2.
Movie. There was a live-action Hercules TV show. Did you ever watch that, Jason?
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
With Kevin Sorbo?
Oh, yeah.
He has that scene of him reading out that line, disappointed. He's actually... My friend does this show in Toronto called Sunday Night Live. It's like Saturday Night Live, except with people you don't know. And they have different hosts, and he hosted one week. They said he's pretty funny. Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, Luigi never beat it. No, I guess it was the guy on the beach in Eber. Yes, I'm going to say this because, Matt, you aren't returning to 13-2 anytime soon for now. But there's a secret boss which I helped Luigi do. Who he never beat, unfortunately. But that is Raspatil, and he's got about 3 million HP, 254 strength, 167 magic, or something like that. And Luigi was running along the beach in Erba, and encountered a random enemy, a Seath, with 3 million HP. Fun. And unfortunately, he didn't win. Lovezena, Callisto was the coolest. It was. And all of his attacks wound you. Indeed.
Jin says he was my final trophy in 13-2. That makes you sound like somebody goes around murdering people and collecting their skin for trophies. I hung his eyes on my wall.
Oh, that reminds me of a Mario thing, but it's really disturbing.
I made a smoothie from his kneecaps.
Ooh,
or hers. I don't want to exclude making smoothies from females' kneecaps.
Oh, because that's always a nice thing to think about, isn't it?
Oh, they all wound? Worst part about 13-2? Wounding.
Wounding, yeah. They got rid of it in LR because they realised, oh, people were struggling with this, so let's not be annoying and add it back. So, yeah. He has tendril. They decorate my kitchen. Sorry. Ooh.
He has tendrils. Tendrils.
Believe me, I want to hang all of those arms on my wall. I can see what you mean, Luigi. I mean, blooming Rasputin with his billions of arms.
Gotta catch the thing.
Woo.
I love this game. Maybe I like this game because I'm good at it. That might be why.
A lot of people do not like it. Oh,
this
hey,
game?
Morton. Dead Morton.
They don't like this one.
Yeah, a lot of people hate it, and some people like it. The only reason that I like it, really, is because I find it manageable. Okay?
That sounds very British.
I'm no good at anything. That's nothing compared to Yasmat. He has 50 million HP and his attacks are instant kill, and you have to hit him 60... Oh, no, 6...
What?
Sorry, I cannot read. 6,012 times to kill him. Youch, Luigi. Youch. You're getting a competitor over here.
Yeah.
You thought Rasputin was hard. Try Yasmat with 50,000... No. I cannot read. I don't like this game because of the stupid quicksand level.
Well, we're already past that. No problem, buddy. You just gotta get a good run, jump through the tornado, and run like Mario wants to run. I like the music from the Super Mario Brothers 1 underwater. This one's okay, but it doesn't match that beautiful waltz from the first one.
Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying about...
yeah, anyway, back to this.
Yeah, back to this.
Back to this, enough about talking about Mario. Back to, what is it? Yasmat?
Mario. It's not about Yasmat anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a monkey just joined the server on Discord. I just got a notification.
A monkey? Yasmat is easier than Rasputin, due to the fact that he doesn't hit hard and is vulnerable to stat down.
The only thing is that because I started talking about Rasputin, everyone in the chat is starting to talk about Rasputin.
Yeah, that's fine. Mario's game where you just, you know, we'll talk about whatever the chat's talking about. Oh my god, I'm doing so well.
It's like, you bring up something, and then you quickly drop it, and then, like, suddenly you'll get thousands of comments pouring in on this one subject.
That's great. Address them. That's wonderful.
Yeah. No, I'm not, Kiro. I'm not in the Discord. Too tired right now.
Luigi, man, help. What do you mean help?
Get some rest. Get some rest. You're always up to watch Matt's streams, and I mean, that's some serious dedication.
I remember the first time I ever met Luigi in Final Fantasy 13. And he said, I didn't remember that Saz pulls a gun on his brain, on his own brain.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I don't remember that. Fun. And Luigi says, I think I like where this is going. And he's been here ever since. Helping out.
Luigi, man, help. How can I help? I never beat World 2. Unalesca.
You know what? Even games Luigi's never played, he's good at offering help.
Oh, yeah. I am amazing at Unalesca. Well, not literally amazing, because I struggled on her. That's a hardcore... Oh, there's a hardcore speedrun strat in this level, but I don't know if you know.
You don't know I know? I know you don't know I know you know. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's...
Watch out for Big Bertha. Oh, I got the frog suit. That's useful once.
Ooh. I had to skip the streams in the mornings in favor of sleep. My mood was getting so awful.
Ah, that's all right, Sarah. It's really nice to...
I find that relatable.
Yeah, I love getting sleep so I'm in a good mood. Sometimes it gets to be like 10 o'clock or so, and I go, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. And I get to sleep. Ah, crap.
Oh.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh, coins. This is the best level. This reminds me of Jaws.
Oh, I was playing Jaws the other day, and
Jaws what?
God.
On what? On the NES?
No, I was playing a rip-off of it.
Okay.
Good old rip-off.
What, in like Roblox?
Yeah, blimmin' Roblox. Amazing. Just absolutely freaking amazing.
Were you playing Roblox on...
The laggiest thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, not good. You are so close. See, I don't like that. I don't trust it because it spins everywhere. The little wheel thing.
You like predictability.
Predict. In World 3 to 2, if you have the frog suit, jump in the water, hold right, and jump after the cheeps jump over you, then you won't get hit. Cool. Apparently I didn't upgrade enough. I watched walkthroughs and a lot of people use blessed gems to kill her. Blessed gems? I don't use blessed gems to kill blooming Unalesca. Right, here's the best trick. Have Riku up and front all the time.
What do you mean by up and front? Is there front and back in 10?
Well, no, but I meant like in the center, because the way the AI works is that if the Guardians on the outside. Oh, this is gonna be hard to explain, isn't it? So you know you've got your party stands in a row of 3. So like they've got 3 who are like up front on your formation. The person in the middle has a less chance to get hit because of the people on the other side of them, if you get me. It's hard to explain. It really is.
What do you think about the strategies of like starting the thing off with characters you don't actually want to use so that you can sub them in for the ones you do want to use?
See, for Unalesca, I don't do that. I do it the other way round. I get... what's it called? I use all my valuable characters until phase 2, which is when she starts using... Yeah, keep Riku in the middle, Kiro. If she has our bed potions, keep her in the middle. She is essential to healing you.
The 2 characters on the outside are more likely to get hit than the person in the center. Yeah, that seems like a very easy explanation.
Yes, that's what I mean. I can't explain.
Sometimes I have that problem where I over-explain things like crazy.
That's my life in a nutshell. Just over-explain things. Oh, that was going to kill you. But yeah, Unalesca, keep Riku in the middle. If she has our bed potions, spam them.
Yeah. She's one of the most useful characters in the game. Those Albed potions are amazing.
Don't use...
Oh, and get
like
alchemy on her, Kiro, if you can.
Yeah, try and get alchemy if you can.
Get alchemy on her weapon, and then she does 2,000 HP. We just learned that today. It's amazing.
Luigi man, do you do a lot of damage? Funny, I never use Riku. Simply how I did it, Luigi. I'm not just, you know.
I think it's the 7th door, 8th door, maybe.
That was a bit laggy there.
What?
What? Half of it disappeared, like on the screen. Like some of the objects and blocks disappeared.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
I assume that's the Emanator's fault. I don't know,
yeah.
Kira. I'm still before since Spawn Gui. Oh. It's okay about over-explaining. I like your English accent.
Yeah, that's the thing with the English accent is that
British.
People love, people always think, well, they must know what they're talking about. They're British.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it when people do that. They're like, oh, British people know everything very clearly. They have the poshest accents in the world. No. No.
How do you say margarine?
Not how it works. Margarine?
Yeah.
Margarine. Margarine.
Okay. I met this girl and she had like a super, super posh accent and she was like, oh, we're out of margarine. There's no margarine. Like,
margarine.
That's the one thing, like cheap, synthetic, not butter, that does not deserve to be spoken about in a posh way.
Is there anything that can increase the amount of damage I deal? Yeah, you are quite posh, aren't you? Yeah. I don't even know what this voice is. Right, margarine.
No, margarine.
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 Is there anything that can increase the amount of
I
damage?
want stars. Mushroom flower, mushroom
Do you have
flower.
anything to customize your weapons with? Like, are they
Flower.
at max? Do you need to grind more? Because grinding...
Flower. 1, 2,
If you
3,
have
flower.
people
1, 2,
like-
3 flower.
Orun, and you use him, he's good. He's a great upfront damage dealer. So if you have someone like him, use him.
Well, first thing you need to think of is, why are you losing? Are you not doing enough damage, or are you taking too much damage? And then you gotta work from there. Find out where the
I'm
problem
sorry.
is.
Margarine.
Alright, enough with the margarine.
Okay, let's start with margarine now. Yeah. When I grind, I die. Oh.
Oh, you're not grinding right then, my friend. You need to grind against something weaker.
Oh.
Where are you in the post game, Kiromike?
No, he's just about to fight Unalesca, so he's in Zanarkand, and he can't.
Which one's
grind.
Unalesca again?
The weird one with like 3 phases and the weird skull thing with a lot of tentacles who likes to inflict you
Oh,
with
she's the one
zombie.
that you're supposed to sacrifice a unit to, kind of thing? Is that it?
You're supposed to sacrifice a guardian to, yeah, because she wants you to free the world of its sorrows.
Free the world.
Not
Free
Medusa,
the
Luigi.
children.
Close enough.
Yeah, the one who looks exactly like Medusa? Yeah.
She does actually, kind of.
Kind of. Could not look
Well,
anything
no, 'cause
more
they've
like...
They've both got weird tentacle things.
They
like
have
Medusa's
snakes
got
in their
snake
hair.
Yeah, but Medusa's got the... Yeah, she's got snakes in her hair, and then Unalesca's got like the tentacle things with the skulls on the end, which she uses to bite you.
And
from
she
hell.
makes you petrified.
Oh, yes,
Which is what
that's
Medusa
a
does
lot
when
of
she
fun.
stares at you.
I've seen this level too much and I've never played it. Well, it's over.
That's life. It's over. It's over now. You mean this
Like,
world
Oh, yes.
or this level?
He
Luigi,
said
what do you
in
mean?
the chat, I've seen this level, I'm not sure.
I know, I'm
Pick a
reading.
box,
I
it's
read the
intended to
chat,
help
baby.
you on your
Unalesca
way.
doesn't petrify.
Unalesca
Oh, okay.
doesn't she? Well, no,
She
we're
poisons,
comparing
right? She
Medusa.
poisons and causes darkness.
She can do anything in her first form. If you hit her with a magic spell in her first form, she will silence you. If you hit her with a physical attack, she will darkness you. She'll blind you. And then in her second form, she will use Hellbiter, who, you know, zombies you. Who are you talking with? I am talking with Matt. Or if you're referring to asking Matt, who you were talking to.
Yeah, this is
Oh, yeah, she
this
does
is
Legion.
Callum. If you've been on Discord, then she's Lulu.
Is anyone in the chat right now under the Discord name of Monkey? If so, say in the chat, because I haven't had a chance to check Discord yet. And we can give you a proper welcome.
Yeah, welcome, monkey.
If you're in the chat, that is.
Maybe you are. I mean, if they joined during this video, I would imagine they are. Unless
Yeah,
they said,
they joined about 30 minutes ago.
unless
so
they're
half
like,
an hour
well,
ago,
going to
maybe.
bed. Last thing I'll do, join a couple Discord servers, go to sleep, wake up, talking them. And if they don't welcome me by the time I wake up, I'm out of there. I'm gonna hack them so bad, they'll regret it. Lightning
so-
Monkey N. Oh, maybe. I always think, oh, yes. Wow, that was a close one. Wait till you see that.
Hero, what? I actually fought her a bunch of times and I used my charged overdrive Aeons and that still wasn't enough. I get her to her third phase and then I lose. Okay, so you
Mushroom.
get to her third phase with all of your overdrives and all of your power and then you lose. Okay.
Watch our
Third
video of it.
phase,
We'll show you exactly how to beat it.
third phase. You'd have to skip through.
You know, we did a lot. We used Riku. We used Albed potions. Oh, and then at the end, you need to have one character zombie and the other one's not, so that they survive. Because she'll do an
Yeah,
attack that will kill everybody unless they're zombies.
Yeah, what I did was I had one person always
A zombie.
zombied, and then I had
This is a cool level. Look at these
Riku
guys. They puke up these big balls, these big
and-
spiky balls.
yeah, I had Riku, I had Tidus as zombied, and then I had Oren as like a deaf person. I don't know. But Riku was there to heal Oren and herself, while the others took damage. I don't like the second form because she heals you, because she's put you as zombie, and she knows that you're in zombie, so she will use all the curing abilities, and sometimes she'll even cast regen on you. So every single turn, you'll lose HP. It's like a poison thing.
Yeah, that's not too... I wouldn't worry about the regen too much, though.
If you can hold off using the...
Sometimes you just let them die as a zombie, and then you bring them back. But zombie management is the biggest thing.
Yeah, zombie management is a must, lol says. Then how do you guys deal damage to her?
To her? What do you just attack her? What's the problem? Why can't you?
He remember, Matt, he hasn't had the chance to grind properly because he can't grind because he dies.
But we didn't grind. We just went through the game.
Well, yeah, you did, but, you know, you had, like, every single other person with you. Not the point. Anyway, if you use your overdrives on the second phase, then... Well... I wasn't there for the Unalesca stream, but what I did was I simply had Oren as a main physical attacker, just kept attacking her over and over and over. No haste or anything. I have a feeling Kiro's going no sphere grid.
Well, then you're going to need a totally different strategy.
Yeah, because this is for people
This is for people that have played the game the regular way.
Yeah, Oren and Waka whacked her in my game. I didn't use Waka personally, because he didn't do much for me. I never really leveled him.
What the hell was that level, Luigi Man? Well, and these are great because in every world has these little fortresses halfway through, and they usually have some kind of little puzzle to them. They're kind of like the haunted houses in Super Mario World. Anyways, I suggest, Kiro Mike, you watch the video we did, because we had lots of people in there helping, and we successfully did it, so you can see our strategy. Yes! I need to click slower.
I just kept spamming attack with Oren and Tidus, and I had Yuna, if necessary, to heal. And sometimes
but you have to learn how to do your like... Kiro, you have to look at why you're dying. Are you dying from a certain spell? Then you need to learn how to avoid that spell. Like, you need to work backwards from your death. Is what you need to do. Because your situation could be different from ours. You could have leveled them up differently. It sounds like you haven't leveled them up at all. So, that's, you know, so we have to check it out. You know? You gotta work backwards, man. Oh, Big Bertha. Big fish.
Not good. But
really, the biggest thing is zombie management. Because of that spell that she casts, it will kill everybody. If you have at least one zombie or two around, then, like, letting Oron be a zombie is not bad because he has so much health, probably. I would assume. He had, in my playthrough, he had the most health out of everybody by a long shot. So, you keep him as a zombie, he can sort of, he can deal, all that zombie stuff. And then you keep the other ones die, and then they come back, he revives them. Riku's tossing out those Albed potions. Those are great. You want to have tons and tons of those.
You shouldn't be dying if you have around 2,000 HP for each person. You shouldn't be dying. I'm dying from not implementing much damage. So you aren't dealing enough damage. Therefore, you eventually run out of turns, and I get it.
Why, does she have like a doom counter or something? Or does she do a big spell at the end?
He just dies because he can't do enough damage. So eventually, Unalesca will start catching up on damage. But
you need to look at which spell is giving you the most problem. Like, at what point? Is it just a random spell?
Is it her physical attack that does like 200 damage? I don't think it is, but if it is, then...
Okay, I'm getting a little bit tired of talking about this one fight without any information about it. It's just like kind of an exercise in circular talking.
Join. Are you in our Discord? And then I'll PM you on Discord how to defeat her, because I'm pretty sure the whole stream doesn't want to listen to me blabbing on.
Yeah.
Mind blast.
That's what this is like right now, actually. A mind blast.
Yeah, right. We'll drop this subject, and then...
Yeah, take that, Big Bertha.
Just... we'll talk about it in Discord if you have it.
Okay, that's settled then. Discord! Alright, so this Big Bertha, this is the most I've died in any of these levels.
I know, you're really struggling.
Yeah, this one's tough because the water goes up a lot higher. That last one was just a warning. So last time I went below, so that was really dumb. And I'm just tiny baby more. Oh, there we go. I got right to the end.
What's your Discord? It's in the link, Kiro. It's in the description, sorry.
Yeah, there's a link there, and then she's Lulu in there. Description of the video, Kiro Mike. You do. If you have YouTube, you have a link in the description. We all have link in the description.
Links in the... Yeah.
That's like my... Like, you know how many times I have to talk to my mom about YouTube? Like, there's no chat! It wasn't there! Said, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you watch it when I was doing it live? Maybe not. I'm not live 24 hours a day. There's no chat!
That's the other day I was having such a struggle explaining to someone what a meme was. And I was like, have you been living in a cave?
No, they've been living probably outside, is actually. We're the ones living in caves on computers. Like, they're the ones, they're like, no, I was just outside having a meaningful life and getting exercise. So yeah, I don't know what a meme is, but I can do karate.
But yeah, it was such a painful time. I had to link them.
But I heard you try to describe put Riku in middle because she takes less damage. You couldn't describe that. So now I'm wondering if you'd be able to describe a meme.
Oh, thanks. A meme.
So Prop Pudding saying, scroll down, on mobile, YouTube streaming doesn't have chat.
It does.
Really?
On mobile.
Yeah, you just can't,
yeah, see?
I don't think you can full screen it and chat.
Yeah,
is that true?
You can't.
You have to window it. But if you do full screen it, it'll, what do you call it? It shows up on the screen, which will look gross because I also have the chat on the screen. So it'll be double.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get on that boat.
So what do you mean, Kiro? You don't have Discord, or you don't have the link?
Anyways, he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. But look at this sweet thing.
Oh,
hidden area. There's a boat. Pretty cool.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to that boat. I'm gonna use a sweet hammer, and I'm gonna bash that rock. You watch in the browser. So if you watch on a browser on mobile, you get no chat. Because it's the mobile version of the browser. You could do the desktop version of it. I recommend downloading the app. It's pretty useful. Are you one of those people that's like, nope, can't download any more apps. That's it. None. Yeah, like Serini, she couldn't join our thing because she didn't have any room on the phone. I feel like you gotta find room somewhere. It's probably some temporary files or some crap you've been wasting your life having.
Yep.
Flower. Mushroom star, mushroom flower. Mushroom star, mushroom flower. Mushroom star, mushroom flower. What? Mushrooms? Oh, they're all different. Mushroom star, mushroom flower. Oh, it's after the mushroom. Oh my god.
Gross pictures you don't need anymore.
Yes! Yeah, that's right. Gross pictures.
I hate how those houses are pre-generated. I know.
What do you mean? What houses?
The things in the background. I'll explain it to you when you get on the map. For me, anyway. Because I'm not, of course, in your real time. Right.
You can't just use words to explain it?
No, I can't. Otherwise, I'll go into like a very long detail.
Oh, please don't do that. Okay.
Yeah, as that so.
I missed the flower, I know.
I'll probably get Luigi to explain it in chat or something like that.
Okay,
no,
yeah, Luigi, you just explain it.
Yeah, Luigi, you're my Luigi.
The mushroom houses always have the same item from a box you choose no matter which one you pick. Oh, really? So, like, that mushroom house will always have that item. So it's just an illusion? Oh, that's brutal.
Basically.
That's a horrible thing. You just destroyed some of the magic of my childhood. Sarah Hips is going to play some more AC2 before Origins comes out. What are you most looking... Before you go, Sarah, and thank you for joining us. What are you most looking forward to seeing in Origins? What do you think they should fix or introduce? Keep in mind, I've never played.
Neither have I.
If you didn't choose the center box, you would have gotten a mushroom no matter what. I see. That's gross.
Ah. Illusion of choice, story of my life. Oh, poor Jin.
Okay. Jin having a crisis. Puppet master.
Don't have an existential crisis. Oh.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited for it. I just bought it and it's preloading right now. I'm actually surprised Nintendo figured out that people are going to want to preload that. And actually, that I was terrified that they weren't going to have a preload, and then every single Switch owner, or maybe like 3/4 of them, were going to try and buy it digitally at the same time, and it was going to be awful. Because Nintendo's like, we don't need to upgrade anything. Internet?
I'm not as familiar as others with the series, but my biggest problem has been with the free running mechanic.
That seems to be... So if you don't do exactly what they want, and you try to run free... Oh, come back to me, mushroom. Oh, I'm going to die there. Nope, no I'm not. It's letting me go, but it didn't do me any good, did it?
I understand that they made that better in later games, though. At least. I had an existential crisis, and it won. Oh, no. I think we need to get some therapy booked for Jin.
Therapy through games. Therapy through this. We'll be your therapy,
I can
Jin.
imagine you being like an ASMR therapist.
Oh, really?
I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, that part's going up there.
Also, looking forward to petting cats, lol.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
amazing.
animals in that one, right? That's their big deal.
Yeah. Luigi said a while back, no, it is random what you get from a mushroom house, but once the game chooses what you get, all the boxes will have it.
How do you know that, though? How can you know that?
We need to get Jin to play oh. Amazing, Luigi, amazing. We need to get Jin to play Jin.
Yes.
Ha ha ha, Final Fantasy is basically what keeps me alive. Same.
You're like my Siri.
Final Fantasy.
You have a new message.
Oh, hello.
I'll read it.
You have a new message. Jin is having an existential crisis.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Going to rest, then clean TV for Odyssey. Oh, okay.
Clean the TV? What? So when's coming out? Thursday, Friday? September 20... October 27th, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to eventually play an Assassin's Creed. 2 looks pretty good.
I've never really bothered with Assassin's Creed. I've seen things about it. My brother used to play it, but I haven't actually gone for it myself.
Bad.
Oh. Assassin's Creed looks good, but I might try it out sometime soon. But it just
you won't. If you haven't done it now, you probably never will. Save states and rewinding on emulators. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, was what Luigi's saying about how can you know about those, what's in those boxes.
Yeah.
Save states, okay, but how about this? What if it randomly changes each box every time you enter a mushroom house? So if it's random, then you just recreating it from the save state isn't going to create... You can't scientifically like recreate that same instance because it's randomized every time. So it might be 3 different random things in the 3 boxes each time.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Jin says, the emulator doesn't support all the layer transparencies. No, enter the house, then save state. You've got me there, Luigi. He thought of everything. I thought it was so... That's happened to me a couple times today where I think I'm being really clever, but I'm not. Like when I thought, hey, if I paint my microphone green, it won't show up. And then Kazi had to tell me, yeah, but then you won't see whatever it's in front of you. It'll just look like you have a hole in your arm. All right, this girl's gonna waste me. Wendy. Wendy! Wendy! Yeah! Wendy was the name of the first girl I liked. Now she's dead.
Oh. I hope that's not a true story.
No, I mean, the Wendy in this game is dead, but
Oh.
she's just an
Wait, so
actor
you
in a
liked
play.
Wendy?
This is all just an actor in a play.
Oh.
Wendy was just this neighbor I had when I was really young, and she was a little bit older.
Oh.
No burgers, no Wendy.
Did she work at Wendy's? Just out of curiosity.
She worked at Callum's, if you can believe it.
Oh. Oh.
Big Land. Wendy's food is good. Yeah, Wendy's is like good fast food, I think. Actually, yeah, it's not bad. It's more like...
That sounded dark.
The only thing about it is, it's a nice place to sit down. It's comfy. Whereas, like, McDonald's and some of the other ones, they want you to leave, so they make it very, very uncomfortable to sit. Yeah, but Wendy's is like, yeah, sit down, it's really nice. You've never seen this, Luigi? Luigi has never seen Big World.
Luigi is tripping.
And you call yourself a Luigi. Alan says, if there were 4 of them, you could bounce on them forever and get 1-ups for days. If the screen doesn't auto-scroll. Is there an airship that does that? Because that'd be nice. It's a nice thing about this game is you get...
I don't think
they
so.
really chuck lives at you.
I think it knows that you're trying to get infinite 1-ups. So I think it scrolls all the time on the airships. So that's why I never go to McDonald's. Says Jim.
Yeah, they actually like the seats are hard plastic, and they have the where your butt goes is back, and then the top is pushed forward, so you're like, ah. It's basically like telling you to leave. Eat your food, pig, and get out of here. That's what they want. Oh, I wonder who's gonna be here. Gigantic Big Bertha? Maybe.
I like how Jason's just like the giant land and like so many giants. He's like tripping, and Jason's just perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, Jason knows. Jason's playing Giant Land. This was a really cool idea. This was my favorite world when I was a child. But now I'm a man and I hate everything. Star power, star power, star power. No, I still love this game.
Never thought of it before, but I only go there while Tiny Bertha.
That's what fast food's for. Just for you to be drunk and eat.
Big Bertha is the opposite here. She's just a cheap lol. Cheap.
Luigi loves that logic. Save state.
Oh yeah.
Good leaf. All right. So I'll have less anxiety about which box to pick.
Oh, Luigi. I was talking to him the other day.
These guys are
and
jerks.
his cat was sat in his chair.
Yeah.
And me and Corey were taking a bit of a laugh. And, And Luigi sent a message on Discord saying, "Oh, my cat snuggled in my chair, but I have to sit down, but I don't want to wake it." And then Corey and me started poking fun and said, "Wait, that's not the Luigi I know." And I said, "Why?" Because usually Luigi would throw a cat out of his chair. Because Luigi likes his chairs, and he'd probably throw a cat out of his chair. And then because he was called Kamari on the Discord, we said, "Oh no, we weren't talking about you, we were talking about..." And then he said, "Yeah, Kamari would do that, not me." And then he told us this really sad story, which is why I'm telling this story to you, because it's really sad and it's really... I don't know. It's just sad. So he went to the groomers, the pet groomers, with his mum, and they saw the cat. And it was abandoned in a box, I think. And he said if it was someone else's cat, then he wouldn't go near it. His mum wouldn't let him go near it, and it would be stuck in a box for a very long time because no one was there, but it was abandoned. And the groomer, the head of the pet groomer, said, "Yeah, you can take it. It's been abandoned, and now he's got a big cat and a big home, and hopefully he enjoys it." It's just cats. They receive a lot of hate, you know.
My girlfriend's dad has a good saying. He says, "Sometimes pets have a way of finding you." I like that saying. That's how we ended up with all our animals. Where there was this dog, my girlfriend's aunt had this dog because they bought it for a 10-year-old girl who liked it for a bit, but then moved on and then didn't think about finding a place to keep the dog, because 10-year-olds are not the kind of people you should give huge responsibilities to. But this family doesn't even like dogs. They have another dog that they bought for like a 7-year-old because he really wanted it, and I guess they let 7-year-olds decide their future for them. So they have these 2 dogs that nobody likes. But it was so nice for me and Stella to hang out with when we would go to it. Then we eventually just took it, and then we brought it, and it just, you just like click with them, and then, oh, the Hammer Brothers look, I love the big fat Hammer Brothers here. So it's like, you just click with them, you gel with them, and then it works out. They have a sense of free will in that way. And then this other little cat was stuck outside. Somebody found it in a barn, brought it to their house, but then they had one of these partners who's like, I'm allergic to cats. So outside cat only, even though it was less than a year old. And it was wandering all over the village, going really far, getting in fights with dogs. But it would always come to my girlfriend's house and to the parents' place and play with the dog. The same dog. So then it went up for adoption, and then it had already been at our house a bunch of times. So we said, yeah, we'll gladly take it. And it's a bit of a bugger, because it's like, if you ever seen those videos of cats being jerks, where they just push everything off a desk. That's what this cat wants to do, which is not great in a studio. It just goes up and shoves everything off. Microphones, Nintendo Switch. Oh, let's try to push this off. Oh my god, I just barely missed the one. Anyway, animals find you. Sledge Bros are pairs if you don't know their ability. Oh, pains if you don't know their ability or hammer patterns. I was kind of thinking of it sideways. Luigi Man says, is that a sideways thwomp? You bet your sideways face it is.
Matt, have you played Shovel Knight?
You bet your sideways face I've played that. I love Shovel Knight. Played it on the Vita on the PS4 with cross save. What's Shovel Knight? It's a throwback to 8-bit platformers. It uses the pogo mechanic from DuckTales, the world map from Mario 3. So it's fantastic. And then for some reason it uses like Dark Souls, recovering your money when you die, which is a bit annoying. Or you can, what happens is like, you can get more rewards if you don't use the checkpoints. But something about that, it's kind of like, if you give up on checkpoints, you can get more, you can smash the checkpoints for more loot. Kind of like in Dark Souls, where you can kill an NPC and get really good items, but then they're gone forever. It's pretty interesting that way. Look at these big stupid turtles. What does the cloud do? It lets you skip over a level. But you can't skip over locks, and you can't skip over fortresses. What does the cloud do?
My cat was evil. Had to put her down after it tried to take my daughter's eye out. Oh. He was only going to say goodbye before school.
Yeah, this cat kind of whips at people's eyes too. Do I play Animal Crossing? No, but that's too bad, Jin. See, like, cats can be kind of, they don't want to fit in like dogs do. Dogs like to fit in. Luigi, this will blow your mind. Look at this. Little, big. See? So who's changing? Is Mario changing, or are they changing? You break the checkpoint for cash. Ah, yeah. Stella, who doesn't play video games, she might play Animal Crossing. That seems to be the only one she would want to play. So that would be kind of cool if she played that.
Luigi's getting a delayed reaction. What in the name of hell?
Yeah. Luigi, I thought you were all about keeping this channel family friendly, and then here you are, swearing your face off.
Yeah, go it.
What are you, drunk?
Referencing hell. I wouldn't reference hell like that. I want Sims Mobile to come out. It's been in Brazil only. Released
what?
For like 6 months.
Brazil?
Brazil only for 6 months. Ouch. Some cats are more human compatible.
Yeah. We have this big fat orange tabby, and they're the best. I haven't been swearing at all.
Look,
Discord read only? Yeah, 10 minutes. Here's the thing, when it says read only, read the... Oh, I don't know if I included that in the welcome message, that you'll be read only for 10 minutes. It's just to weed out like bots and people raiding.
Oh, you were right at the end and you died. Oh, I saw that.
I was.
I joined the Discord and it says read only. Yeah.
I already addressed that.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
See, this is why I need to pay attention.
It is.
Right.
But why Brazil? I know. You know what Brazil has a lot of? Sega Genesis. They love the Sega Genesis. Uh-oh. I think you get stuck in here. No, you don't. Brazil. Vuvuzelas.
Yeah, when you join, you will have a...
You have 10 minutes where you can only read, and then after that you can post.
Yeah, the reasoning for this is so...
I already explained it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The worst cats are the ones that beg for attention, but as soon as you're near them, they turn on you.
It's coming out in November in Jersey.
For Sims. So that's what they're after? We're gonna get Brazil. Then we're gonna get New Jersey. After that, who knows? The world?
I thought the Mario 3 devs decided to make a pre-Kaizo trap. Sega Genesis. That is my cat, Lich. Lich? Ooh.
The one Lich Emperor. Watch out for these toenails, they fall.
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't like toenails too much. Ooh.
Well, you need them. Imagine if we didn't have them. Oh. You know what is much easier in this one is
what?
In Mario 1 to get the longer jump from your run was you had to like get a little bit longer time to make a big long jump. So that's what they sort of fixed it. In this one it's a lot easier to get the longer jump. That's all I wanted to say. Easier. Took me a long time to say it, and I don't like it. I like efficiency, you know? You know? You know? Every time I say you know, I'm going to think of Riku. It's like this, you know?
Riku appeals to a lot of audience, but also receives a lot of hate. She's in between.
Really? I didn't find her annoying at all.
No, the reason they find her annoying is because they... you know her overdrive mix?
Yeah.
People don't use it, and they think that she's useless just because they don't know any good mix patterns.
Yeah, she's for advanced players only.
Yeah. Dry Bone's a green shell in this game. I don't know.
Dry Bones green shells? What do you mean?
Oh, well, wow, it's actually Sims. I've played the other Sims games they've released on mobile, but they're not the same. Yeah. Ah, that's adorable. Lich's cat will sit on the keyboard or the book you're reading. They'll never leave him alone.
Yeah,
See,
they know what you're looking at. They go, hey, how about you look at me? Why don't you look at me like that? You can read me all night, or until I'm hungry or need to go to the litter box. There are red shell Koopas in the later ones, eh? Oh, this is it. Oh, I thought this was when you get the Tanuki suit. That's not till later. It's in a room just like this. Yeah, well, you can tell because the green ones will run off the edge. And the red shells? No, they will not.
It's not a remake, it's one but better than that. Indeed. Ooh, 3 1-ups.
That's another game Stella might play. She likes The Sims. And maybe she would play Animal Crossing. That'd be handy. Handy for me. Handy for her. Handy everywhere around. Alright, off to the castle. We're making pretty good progress here. Ruby, awesome game.
Hey, Ruby.
How are you, Ruby? Hey, yeah. They used to be my go-to hello. Hey, yeah. Now I just like to say, ah. I like to look at that person, close my eyes, and just think of a sound. You gotta... I think there's something about gamers that make them just, like, rapidly smash a button if you have to wait at all.
Yeah.
So mobile Sims we got coming out. And mobile Animal Crossing. That's fantastic. But they're
I like making a family tree and watching it grow. Oh. That is nice to think about, I guess. You know, just watching the family tree slowly grow.
That's in The Sims?
No, Prof Pudding said I like making
I know.
a
I'm asking, like, in The Sims. Prof Pudding like
I don't know. Probably.
Or do you plant a family tree and watch it grow? Or do you write one down And then watch it grow.
Writing one is hard because you've got to go through all 3, and you've got to find the right one. Just randomly think of a sound when you look at someone. Then most of the people I know would be bleh. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you blast, sometimes you meh. Yeah, The Sims. I played Sims 1 and 2,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I think I played Sims 1 as well. That was, for a while, that was the best-selling PC game of all time. If you're cheating to hire someone to do certain mini games in 10, you hired somebody to come over to your house, so they're like a local person.
For lightning dodges, stick on some music and just find a good spot where you're always going to get zapped by lightning and just be prepared. And there you go. 200 lightning dodges in about 5 minutes. Well, it works for me.
All right, and this guy, oh, he's got that big brain. Yes. Probably gonna
Have
land
you got
right
a
around here.
Jimbo on 10?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
okay.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. If you want to know, just tell me. But I'm not sure if you'll have enough for him because he costs money.
Okay.
For an Aeon, which I don't know why. Lemmy, Luigi says Lemmy. Sometimes
Lemmy, yeah,
cows
they're
will-
named after, I think they're named after like rock stars or like metal gods. Because Lemmy's
Metal
a
gods.
singer from Motorhead. Bye, Prof Pudding. Thanks for joining in. Have a good sleep. Bye-bye.
He doesn't have them, Callum. Them. Oh, yeah, the hidden other Aeons, right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he knows what they are.
This
Luigi.
is one of my
He knows
favorite
what they
worlds. It's got a beautiful aesthetic. It's a little more vertical, most of the levels. It's got new enemies that are sort of like learned. So you're so used to at this point, I'll just jump over the enemy, and then boom, they jump at you. And then these little guys are faster than the other ones that have the hard helmets, but they can also grab blocks and chuck them at you. So they're getting just as powerful as you, in a way. And you got these chain thwomps too that are pretty tough to deal with. And it's twofold. You beat it, and then you have to go down to the sky level down at the bottom, which is pretty cool. It's quite the level. Uh-oh. Ah.
Yeah, he just has to go to Jose next to get the last destruction sphere, I think. No, he has to go to Xanakand as well, doesn't he? Luigi?
Jose and Xanakand to get a destruction sphere? I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably just going to try and beat the game.
Oh, you're lost alive. Xanakand is the exact opposite of what you actually did in the Xanakand trial. You have to hit all the white ones. And then it's pretty much over. It'll literally take 2 minutes.
So if you take the break, you get out of the groove, eh?
Mm-hmm. And then Jose just complete the trial normally. And time has gone so quick. It's between 2 months since I first arrived here. I arrived about 4 months ago. Yeah, 4 months now. That was about when you started 13. Are you going to play Final Fantasy X today? He has.
Yeah, we did. In the morning.
He already has. He will no.
Yep, tomorrow.
tomorrow.
9:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
But Callum, this is international. That means Matt has to... Ah! Wait, no, that shouldn't be happening already, Luigi. He shouldn't have to go through it. No, because none of those, Luigi, have Aeons. Do they?
Oh, I died in the same spot again.
Oh, right. Oh, poor Kiro. He's in school, so I miss it.
Well,
We attract a lot of young audience.
It's because I'm so young.
Though. They all spawn once you get the airship. Oh, but that's not what I mean. Right, I'm gonna do some explaining to Luigi.
Please
This
don't.
is where my Final Fantasy X... No, not literally chat. I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
do some explaining in Discord later.
Oh, so if you touch the turtle underwater, you die. You like Yojimbo, eh? Help me beat Dark Bahamut on my first playthrough. Is Dark Bahamut in the normal game or the post game?
He's in Zanarkand. Well, because this is the international version, as soon as you get the airship, Dark Aeons will spawn. So Dark Bahamut is at Zanarkand, because you do the trials first.
Okay.
Then you fight Bahamut, so you won't have to fight Bahamut to do the trials, if you get what I mean. So there's your first answer, Luigi.
Okay.
You won't need to fight Dark Bahamut. See, I hate it because in Final Fantasy X, people say, "Oh, this boss is easy," and then you ask them, "Oh, how did they beat a certain boss?" Like they managed to beat the hardest boss in the game, like a super boss. You ask them how they did it, and they said, "Oh, I just used Yojimbo. I used his instant kill move," and it annoys me because they say it's easy, but all they do is press a few buttons, and the fight's over.
Yes. Yojimbo. See, that's why I don't like overgrinding in role-playing games. I like to struggle with it, and then only grind if I really can't think of a strategy to do it.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I thought Bahaha was before. Yeah, it's in Unalaska's room, but of course he doesn't have to go there first. Same with Jose. Jose doesn't have a Dark Aeon in there.
Okay.
Right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, that's enough of that. We can talk about that in Final Fantasy X land. Or on Discord. Got a huge channel there for that.
For every Final Fantasy. I like
so,
to
Callum,
visit there.
Callum, do you have a favorite Mario game?
Ooh,
Nice, I just got the Tanuki suit.
2.
Mario 2?
Yeah, maybe 2 actually.
Really? Why?
Probably because it's one of the early ones, because it's like... I like it when they introduce almost new mechanics.
Yeah.
Like the suits, they came in, and I was quite happy about that, because they weren't really shown in the first game. So I thought, oh, new mechanics.
What do you mean suits?
Like the frog suit and all that.
That wasn't in Mario 2.
Am I thinking of the right Mario?
This is Mario 3 is the one with frog suits. The one we're playing right now, this second.
I'm thinking of the wrong Mario.
What's the difference between the Tanuki suit and the leaf? Well, the Tanuki suit allows you to turn into a statue for a few seconds, and then enemies can't touch you.
Yeah, hang on,
they
let
go
me
right
just do
by
some
you.
research about this.
Alan's a big fan of Sunshine. Why is it still read-only?
Because we're not going to let you type in the welcome chat, because, I mean, there's no point, really. No one's going to see it. It's only an introduction chat. So, basically, what you need to do...
Can you, just go to the other channels. And can you type in the other channels, Kiro? There we go. You gotta wait till this guy lands on a thing, and then you kill him.
Okay, right.
And then you get in the boot. No! Kill me now. I gotta get that boot. Sunshine, eh? Sunshine, I was not a huge fan of Sunshine. I thought it was a little too slow paced. And got a bit grindy and a lot of going back and forth. Well, I grew up playing this one, so I mean, I think it's just what you grew up playing. Like, I'm not super great at first-person shooters, or like, I cannot play any kind of yeah, suck at the boot. I suck at like mouse and keyboard. Who called you Alex? Did I call you Alex? No, Ruby. I think it's because you got that blocksome there. People are just popping it around. Boom. Kiribushu. I never knew the, we always called it the boot. We didn't have the internet then. Although we did have the manual, which taught you all about, told you all the names. It's like such a nice little mechanic. It just appears for a little bit. You don't die when you land on things. It's super cute. Looks like any programmers here. Oh. Oh, and you can shoot fire with the boot on. The best. Could you mute while you're clickety-clacking, please?
Sorry.
No problem.
Concentration.
No, it's just an annoying thing to listen to. Clackety-clack, clack, 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 clackety-clack. Never need to do before, eh? Oh my god, we're gonna get on the paper ship. I think the paper ship is actually kind of rare. These guys are quite a cinch with a firefly. I think that's the only thing I ever use the Star Force, just to fly through. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I think this has got like 1 billion coins. Yes! Oh, so many gigantic, beautiful coins. I don't know the condition for you to get these coins. Luigi, that might be something you find really interesting. What is the... How do you get the coins? How do you make the coin ship appear? The paper ship. I think you have to do something on some level. Ba-da-da-da-da-bum. Yeah, Lulu, just send me a message when you are done. I muted it on the thing. It was just too loud. Alright. Mario Odyssey. What do I want on Mario Odyssey? Some creativity. They've had a long time to come up with some new ideas. And I think... And speed. Agility. They've come up with a... sort of like a hand-holding mode. Oh, P-Wing, you get to fly forever. These are the things you need to build up on your way to World 8 if you want to beat this game. Gotta have your P-Wings. Yeah, I rarely see it. But it's a fun little thing. I think there's something like... you have to get a certain amount of coins on another level or something. Is the main thing that needs to be done. Really? Alright. Oh, I blew that one. Real bad. I love the look of these fortresses. Oh, this is a... It's really... I mean, I don't think you can go below there. Alright, Ruby. Have fun. What game you playing? Off we go. Fast guy and a slow guy. The background is pretty wild for the eyes. I like these little glass hanging bowls. Very elegant. Just in case people need... The last 3 digits of your score, time, and coin count all have to be the same. That's amazing. And we weren't even trying. Yes. Lich. Lich or leech. And they pop you down here. Look how far away it is over there. Up in the clouds. These levels actually get pretty, a little more difficult. Alright. Fly now. Gonna fly now. Gonna fly now. Oh, shoot. Dropped. Gonna die now. Yes. That one stays steady. Ooh. Yeah, so that was a pretty rare appearance for us to get that. I like this thing too. Oh, yeah. Up and away. Uh-oh, that thing's gonna kill me. No, that one's not going to. And yep. Oh, you gotta have this thing. Game's updating. Right when you're ready to play, you got your 20 minutes to pop a game in, and then bam, it's gotta update. It's gotta... And then you download the update, then it has to install the update, and then your system needs to update. And then you're gone. And then your plans need to update at that point. Hey Lulu, if you are done that, just send me a PM in Discord, and then I can unmute on the Discord. But do what you gotta do. Oh man, See, they just like introduce these like little extra elements, new enemies in the new worlds, in the new levels. And then, so the same mechanic, try not to fall to your death, but then putting these little thumb things at the bottom that you know what they are, because they've worked before. You've had them in different levels, so you know exactly what's coming. So you're just constantly like playing hot potato on the ground. Hot potato, hot potato. But the enemies, doesn't affect them. Because Mario's a big fatty fat. That's one thing they have in Super Mario World, is that you can land on something, holding the grab button, and you pick it up. Whereas in this one, you have to pick it up from the side. They don't sort of give you that quick cheat. There we go. Hey! Gotta be good. Anything down? There we go. One of these had to do something. Yes, glorious. There's that suit I was thinking about. See, Luigi, this suit does this. Boom. Bald Mario with a dot. He can fly. He looks a little fatter. Not the best look for him. Yeah, shoot up here, you dummy. I'll come down here. It's funny that these things will fall if you're walking on them, but if you're on a block, the added weight of the block and Mario will not make it fall. It's just the strangest thing. A dot. He's got a dot on his forehead. Indian style. Pick a box, pick a box, pick a box, pick a box, pick a box. Ooh, yeah. Good call. Tail. It's nice that they gave you 2 rows of those things. They didn't really need to do that. Just enough rows that it's not confusing. The player must either be in Grassland, Waterland, Skyland, or Iceland. A Hammer Bro enemy course must be on the map. Grass, water, sky. So only elements. Or ice. Mario Luigi must finish the stage with a coin total ending in a multiple of 11. 0 doesn't count. The 10 digits of the player's score must match the multiple of 11. Oh no! Don't lose your suit to these idiots. Yes, great. Awesome. I don't want to lose this awesome suit. Alternatively, an odd number will work if the score is 50 points. I think you're right. He is. A lot of flying, a lot of verticality in this world. Up in Skyland. Makes sense. I mean, all Mario games all come down. Ah, no. Lost one of the most rare suits. So I can have this stupid fire suit. I mean, it's probably better suit in this one, because it's not really a very vertical level. The vertical levels you want to have a tail, I would say. So you can compensate for when you fail. This looks like level 1. You're back at the beginning. Weird. This is so trippy to be back here. It's amazing how just with like these little pixel assets they can create a whole mood with these levels and these worlds. To this one to look so different. Who's a McGod lad? Ah, boy. See you later, punk. Oh, he goes with you. 2 stars. One of the things I wish I had in this game, and is a great thing to add in Mario games and platforms, is a wall jump, so that if you end up, what's there? I think it's a mushroom. Or a flower. Yes! Star. Boo! Star. 20 coin. Boo. Mushroom down, bottom left. The wall jump. So if you miss a platform, as long as you can touch the side of the wall of the platform before you fall in the pit. That's, I mean, it makes it like basically Super Meat Boy. And the later, 3D Marios. Oh god. Wall jump like Mega Man. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Mega Man. I played Mega Man 2, got near the end, and then I kind of ran through a bunch of Mega Mans when I was playing the Mega Man Legacy collection, but it kind of slipped out of my head. It kind of all runs together now when I try to think about it. But yeah, basically like Mega Man, or like Ninja Gaiden. Typing AFK is the most ironic thing. I'm going to type on my keyboard that I'm not at my keyboard. It's okay. No need to say that, really. We'll see later. Gonna murder this guy pretty bad. Can't let them get going fast. You gotta keep them down. There we go. Wonderful. Super Metro ID. I need to see your Super Metro ID if you want to get on this Metro. I don't care if you have a Metro Pass. I need to see your Super Metro ID because this could be anyone's Metro Pass. Please hand it over. Oh, good. Samus? All right, you'll be riding the subway today? Going to Bryn Star, are we? What are you doing there? Collecting something so you can go somewhere else? Okay. Oh. I should have used that opportunity to kill this guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Perhaps going away from the keyboard will be better. Gafka. Yeah, in the future. Oh, autocorrect. Okay, cool. Lulu's all done over there. Good stuff. And then she put a question mark. As if she's not sure she's done. Are you there?
I was doing it, but no, I'm fine now.
All right.
Good.
On to world level. Oh, level 9 is an auto-scrolling nightmare. It doesn't just scroll left to right, but down from up. Up into the sky. Ruby Awesome Gamer's crying a lot.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh no. Oh, hello. That's a hellish level.
Yeah, this is. As that jump there is the toughest part of this level. Oh, and then just when you think you've got enough to deal with, you got this jerk flying around shooting projectiles at you. Because he identifies as an Apache attack helicopter. Off and I go. You have to update it again. What? 2 updates in a game? This game sounds like a piece of junk. Are you playing a piece of junk game? Did you find it in the garbage? First one took an hour.
Took an hour. Oh. Oh.
Are you downloading it on your phone?
Bot answer?
Are you doing it on your phone? Maybe that's why. Plug your phone into Wi-Fi. Directly in. Get an Ethernet cable. Alright, there we go. This guy's such a jerk. I think you can just land on him, but he also opens up his fiery mouth. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to waste a mushroom on this one. Or something. That's why they call it level 9.
It's not called piece of junk, but PC junk.
Oh! Oh!
Jin.
Piece of junk.
It is going there. Oh.
PCs do everything 80% of the time.
Just not the things you need sometimes.
And when you need it, 40% of the time. No, that's not true. If you sit down and go think how thankful you are for all the times your PC has worked.
My PC is...
I want to upgrade my USB ports.
Oh yes, I was thinking the other day about literally wrapping my computer in a trash bag and dumping it somewhere.
What, like, why?
It is the slowest thing you have ever experienced in the world. Like, it will not...
What is it? What are the stats on it?
It's like... I think it's got something like 400... Oh, now I have to dig the manual out. Oh, I'll tell you on Discord once I found it, but...
Okay.
Because it's going to take some rummaging, but... It's very, very slow and very annoying.
Okay. Well, I guess you just have to get a new, get a new computer. What you gotta do.
I've been trying to.
Yeah.
10 minutes to boot up Minecraft. Ooh. That's savage.
Computer, I mean, graphics cards are cheaper than ever.
Oh, yes.
Which is the nice thing.
Ouch, right off of the flower.
You just gotta find, download more RAM. Just go to the RAM site and download it. I bought, this one, I think we got for... I, found it used from some teenager who really liked computers and just wanted to build an even better computer. So, a couple years ago, this was super top of the line. I'm like, that's exactly what I want. Something that was a top of the line a couple years ago, and then paid like $500 or something for it. Came with a graphics card and everything. Works pretty well. Lets me stream.
The king is a bird. I don't see that to be too bad, actually.
Yeah. Birds of a feather die together. Ah, looks like I die together. Mario looks like such a chump when he's little. That's where he looks the most like. That's the biggest link to this being Super Mario Brothers 1 is what he looks like when he's small. Looks very, very similar. Launcher to C program files. You just find the launcher. Oh, it's not fair. Buy a couple buckets of clean electricity. PCs work better with clean energy. Really? Is that really true? That's true, Luigi.
Yeah.
Clean energy makes it run better? Two birds, one cannonball. That's right.
Cannonball.
How do you move a file to C program files? Well, first you need to find the file. Oh, I just wasted my mushroom in the first instance of it. First you gotta find that file. That's the biggest thing. So you need to well, when your launcher, just right click on it and do like find or show in finder or whatever it is, one of those. And you just have to copy and paste it or drag and drop it to C program files. But yeah, I'd use Google because like your instance might be a little bit different. When I used to do tech support for computers, I used Google all the time. Just had them read to me, what's on your screen? Okay. This is how someone told me to fix it.
Fountain of knowledge.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing time to be alive. You can prove your friends wrong all the time. RuneScape! I never got to play it. I don't know why I say I never got to play it. Could have.
Oh,
I could have.
RuneScape.
I could have. Yeah. Oh, he's got a double bounce, this monkey.
Ooh.
There we go. All right. What are we moving on to? World 6, Ice World.
Ooh.
Buy the buckets. 4 buckets of electricity. I'll trade it for a bucket of horse manure. 3 cows.
Lovely.
Oh, he's back to his old self again.
Woo.
RuneScape's still around. There you go.
Yeah.
47 lives, Ice World. And we are... How far are we in? We're less than 2 hours in. At this point. Yeah. I don't like Ice Worlds. I think that they are not fun. I think they make you control worse. That's not a fun gimmick. There's nothing really interesting about that. It just is more difficult, and it's an old Scouts joke, getting people to fetch electricity. Oh, I see. Yeah, we used to do the same thing when I worked out in the woods. You'd get new people to like, oh, go take some dirt samples, and then they'd like fill up a big bucket with dirt, and they'd carry it around all day, and it'd be really heavy in their backpack. And then you tell them to go give it to the boss, and then they'd look like idiots. And that's how you knew they were your friend. How they reacted. Flower and...
Amazing.
Come on, flower. Star. Oh, crap. Flowers up there, mushrooms are there. Wind turners.
Ooh.
Go turn the wind a little bit more.
We call them wind turbines.
Yeah.
Smoke turner. I've never heard of a smoke turner. Smoke turner.
Oh, yeah. I finally got some lives from that one. A smoke turner?
They're releasing RuneScape on... Ooh, they're releasing RuneScape on mobile sometime soon.
Really? Who says that?
According to Alan.
Oh, yeah. Nice. We got RuneScape on mobile. We got Sims. We got Animal Crossing. Soon we're going to have Final Fantasy. We got lots of Final Fantasy on mobile. Everything's on mobile. What is not on mobile right now? That's popular.
You've got a lot of games.
You got
like
Mario on mobile.
Oh, yeah, you have.
Do you got Assassin's Creed?
I don't think so.
That's a popular game. Use it by fire to send the smoke in the right direction. Yeah, that's right. Hurry, turn the smoke counterclockwise. Oh, yes. This level is all over the place. This game is the perfect learning curve. The background's a bit gross to signify an icy, snowy... I guess that's like a windstorm or something. Pretty simplistic.
We have Undertale on mobile. No, we don't.
No.
I know that.
But I would think like any of the big money makers are going to go on mobile. Like I'm really surprised Assassin's Creed isn't on there.
Actually, no.
Even
Luigi,
Fallout had a mobile game. The Vault.
It's a lot of file meddling still. Yeah, I'm not sure because Undertale recently got released on the PS4 and PS Vita, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And that boosted its popularity even more.
Yeah.
Undertale hit a very big audience. How many copies of it was sold again on Steam? 7 million? Maybe? Something like that?
Feels like more. Feels like we had 8 million in the chat last time.
Yeah, Undertale likes to... Because Undertale was released at the end of 2015, people expect that we've all played it already.
Yeah.
Because when you've got these things like blind run-throughs, people don't see the blind and they think, oh, it's not really blind. They've obviously clearly played it. It's been out for 2 years now.
Right.
But that's like saying Pokemon. The very first Pokemon Red and Blue, released in like 1999 or something like that. People still play that.
Sure.
And there's no spoilers for that. It's... I don't. Why do you look so tired?
Who, me?
There's a Charlie lying guy. Yeah.
Maybe it's just my contacts. They get kind of dry if I've been wearing them for several hours in the day.
Yeah.
I'll try to look more alert for Charlie. Bravely Forward is here. How are you, Bravely?
He's been here for a while now.
No, he just came back.
Oh, I see.
That's why he said, and they are still going.
I've never played Red and Blue. Ah. I have. There's something that I really like about the Red and Blue. The game says, "Why do you look so tired, lol?" He just said it might be his contact.
The reason I just said that is because I already read that and responded to it.
And I bet he just... Like, what?
He only wrote it once.
I except Go with my daughter. Ah.
Yeah, that's a great game for
Pokemon
families.
Go. We don't want to promote something. Yeah.
I'm surprised why there isn't that there are not more AR games like that getting people outside.
Yeah.
I think AR is going to be more popular than VR pretty soon. VR needs to be more affordable and way more accessible, less wires on your head, and not needing like the most powerful computer in the world.
Yeah. I beat Fire Red. Ooh.
What's Fire Red?
It's like you've got Fire Red and Leaf Green. They're like, I wouldn't consider them actual Pokemon games. I consider them sort of remakes, I guess.
The remakes. So they remade the original game?
Well, no, because Leaf Green was never. There was no Pokemon Green.
There was in Japan.
Oh yeah, there was. There was, wasn't there? But yeah, Leaf Green got released, so I assume they're both remakes. Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure though. Oh, Luigi's played Yellow and he didn't get far. He's only beaten X.
X?
I recently got...
Pokemon X? What's that? Sounds really extreme. That's like, they're doing the X games, they're like riding skateboards, snowboards.
Well, no, it's
doing jumps
it's general
and tricks.
Pokemon theme, you know, you've got a
oh yeah, X and Y, I got
team, you know. Yeah. I'd actually refer it to Pokemon Xerneas and Pokemon Evolve, because, you know, those are the names of the legendaries and those are the names of the Pokemon. Anyway, I recently bought a special edition of yellow, the Pikachu edition or something, special yellow, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's quite good, actually. It's quite good to go through nostalgia all over again. Very charming, I guess, in a way.
Oh, these Hammer Brothers took me down.
Ooh.
Well, the couple hours I've spent with either Red or Blue way back was it was a pretty enrapturing game. Really sucks you in. Kind of reminded me of the first time I read a Harry Potter book. I thought, I'm not gonna like this. And then you start, and then a couple hours later, you're still there.
Yeah. That reminds me, I need to go take down some gyms.
Okay.
You go, Jin.
Gin Gyms.
Yeah.
There couldn't be
Gin
a
the
better
gin.
man for it. Uh-oh.
In the gym.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Yeah.
This is like, got some fun little mechanics here. Gotta go take down some gyms. With his daughter. Pokemon gyms. I mean,
Yeah.
people will fear that they come.
Gyms or actual gyms? Yeah. I think he means real gyms. That's what I thought.
Well, he's a teacher. But he was talking about Pokemon. Then he said, yep. But to which one? Which one could it be?
What does Jin teach? Do you know?
Probably Jim. I think he teaches history.
Ah.
I don't know about that, though. Maybe I just think that because he tells me about video game history. Ah! I dodged the piranha plant, and then I jumped right into his
saw
fire. Terrible. Alright. Boom.
Jin teaches Jin. Wow.
He does?
Luigi says Jin teaches Jin.
Oh, Jin. Jin.
I teach English. Ah.
Oh, yeah, he does ESL, I think.
Ah. I don't know why, but when and PE. There you go. English and PE. There's your teacher for you. That's nice, actually. You got like a double teaching job.
Usually they almost always make you do two.
Not here. Like, in the UK. They usually, man, Matt, what was that moan? Hey, I understand the stresses, okay? Sometimes you make weird noises, but that's because you try and make it to the end.
That's right.
That is not a sound you make when you get hurt, and he's allowed to make a noise, okay?
He wasn't saying I'm not allowed, he's just asking. Just asking.
And it was just anyway. Yeah, in the UK, the teaching system, you usually only get thing unless you're a cover supervisor. So basically, you cover a lesson. So if there's like
cover supervisor is such a dramatic way to say somebody just fills in.
I know, but that's their job, I guess. Their occupation, a cover supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
Even though.
Nice, we got another paper ship.
Ooh.
10 coin, where are you? Come on, Flower, give it to me. Oh, 10 coin, yes. Alright, Flower is...
Don't go, unless you're into getting... Okay, Luigi, I'm pretty sure this is family friendly. Let's not get into the dark side.
What? What's so dark about that? I guess you don't want to hurt yourself. Self-harming is not the answer.
Moans, stuff, and let's just drop moans.
Well, you're the one talking about it.
Well, yeah, I am now because Luigi brought up the subject.
Ah, yes.
I'm doing some coding, but I don't know what to code. Oh. Why don't you hack Google, inspect element it? What I love to do in my free time. Just type things into Google, inspect element it. In Norway, you teach a lot of different classes in lower grades than fewer at higher. I'm aiming for high school, but teaching first graders at the moment. Oh.
I like first and second graders. It's a fun age. They're not like, because in kindergarten they can't really think too much, and You can't leave them alone. They'll kill each other. They'll kill themselves. Yeah. But I find second grade is really nice. Ah! Because they're old enough to have like creativity and you can have a conversation, but they're not too cool. Once they start getting interested in the opposite sex, then they become too cool. They don't want to really associate as much with older people, like with teachers and stuff. They want to look like, screw you, teach. I'm going to impress Jennifer K.
Luigi's man just I don't understand. He just put a big no with a crying emoji. A crying sad face. We have a lot of people on phones, mobile devices.
Yeah, welcome to 2017.
Emoji. I guess so.
How can you tell they're on phones?
Tic-tac-toe. We've got Luigi, Ruby.
How can you tell?
Because they have the emojis, and I'm pretty sure you can't do emojis unless my keyboard's missing out.
Of course you can do it on a computer. Yeah, you use your mouse. You just go over and you click it. Click the emoji thing, or you type it in.
17. I like the younger kids because they want to learn, but lack the level depth of subjects.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. That's the nice thing about like teenagers can be the most rebellious, but you can have very, very interesting conversations with them because they're learning about life and like philosophy and.
Yeah.
That's true. The older you get, the more depth you can understand, and get the less effort and motivation you have to want to understand it. Oh, this guy's a real jerk. Woohoo! See you later, black ball of fire. Oh yeah, you can melt these ice blocks. Well, this is probably going to do it for the end of our stream. My throat's starting to hurt, and we've already streamed early today, so we're going to just about call it.
Yep.
What do we got now? 157. I guess we could do this last castle. This fortress. This Fortress of Eden. Oop.
Okay, let's...
What's Jin saying?
I don't think we should say that. I mean, come on. Let's not get into the rude side. I mean, yeah, there can be, but let's use a bit more nicer words than that.
Yeah.
I mean, there can be.
Well, I mean, everybody can. At every age. Teenagers, I mean, the thing with teenagers is they're full of hormones, so they... I mean, when I was a 16-year-old boy, I thought I knew everything. Everything. I was the smartest person alive. Like more frustration. You got that teen angst.
I almost have X.
10. He has almost...
Whee.
XF years? Probably 15. 15 years? 10 years?
Maybe. This was a nice chill with chat.
Yeah, that was fun hanging. That's what Mario's good for.
Yeah, but let's put them as like...
Sounds like a parent.
Oh yeah.
The worst thing is like, I mean, teenagers can... Oh no. Teenagers can be, I mean, like, you'll spend your whole life, you raise this baby, it loves you, needs everything from you, and then they're a kid and they think you're the greatest thing, and then they become teachers and they're like, get away from me, I hate you, you're gross. You're not cool. You don't know anything. Oh, really? I know enough to keep you alive until this point. You came up while searching for Final Fantasy streams. Oh, weird. Oh, I wonder if YouTube still has it listed as that. Sometimes YouTube does that. YouTube streaming live is really stupid for that. No, it shouldn't. But it did because we do a ton of Final Fantasy streaming on here. So that's probably why we came up like that.
Woo.
We're associated with Final Fantasy now.
It's our main topic for the channel.
Yeah. That's why if you just came for the Mario, you're probably like, why are they talking about Final Fantasy? Well, that is what we do most of the time. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Actually, I don't mind the ice in this one too much. The best Mario game that did ice was the one that lets you have the big skate. And then you go faster on the ice, so it actually makes ice really fun. I think it was Mario Galaxy and Mario 3D World. Galaxy, you could spin and then you would go faster on the ice. You would twirl. And then as long as you didn't bump into anything, you got to keep that speed burst. Uh-oh. Jump in time. Jump in time. Past streams, hidden links. Post streams? Past streams, hidden links. It's an interesting phrase. Hidden links, past streams. Dreams. Links. Ice climber. Oh! Off we go. Why are we going back here? Why did it take me back here? That's strange. Oh, I see why. That's all that one does. Oh, because... Oh, so you can go back in case the airship goes through. That's going to do for today. Thanks, Callum. Thanks to everybody that was joining us. Really, really enjoyed it. And so, yeah, big thanks to Jin, Callum, Ted Belcher, the One Lich Emperor, Luigi Man, Ruby Awesome Gamer, Blaze Edge, maybe? I don't know. Let's just say Blaze Edge out of Automation. Alan Bloxham, Charlie the Lion Guy, Bravely Forward, and everybody else that participated. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time with Final Fantasy X, maybe the last episode, maybe the last couple episodes, and then we'll be playing Mario Odyssey as soon as it's available. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, Callum. Bye for now.